So as you can see, guys, I've already seen all of the videos that have been released up to Gunlance. I would say so far my most favorite weapon to like be shown off is definitely Gunlance, dude. Gunlance? Oh my god, it's wild. Okay, but anyways, I'm just gonna go through the videos again and just like rewatch everything and see if I missed anything that I didn't catch the first time. So hopefully you guys can see it. And hopefully the volume's okay. So definitely big new mechanic, right? Obviously every new Monster Hunter has like these gimmicks or these new mechanics that they implement every single Monster Hunter. This time it's focus mode. So focus mode allows you to carefully aim your attacks or guards. So it's like manual aiming of your weapons, which is interesting. The first thought that came to mind was like, is this gonna feel clunky? How will this feel against like a very fast monster, if that makes any sense? Attacks or guards you perform in focus mode will be directed where the camera is facing. If you're facing the monster and you're trying to aim to the left side, you would have to pan your camera to the left, which is kind of interesting. We'll see. Like I said, this kind of like has me thinking about like how this feels. How intuitive does this feel? I love all these new animations, dude. These animations are really good. While hunting and attacking the same parts of a monster continuously may create wounds on that body. Using focus mode will highlight those wounds. So this is essentially like tenderizing almost, without actually tenderizing. It seems like they reintroduced the concept of like tenderizing from Monster Hunter World, but instead of like having to like latch onto the monster and like attack the monster, you just repeatedly hit the monster in the same spot and they will just like naturally tenderize, which kind of makes a lot of sense. Even like the UI, right? Like the little arrows around the number, very similar to how tenderizing was in Monster Hunter World, or is in Monster Hunter World. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how this will play out. Focus strikes. Focus strikes are special attacks that deal extra damage to wounds and attack 3 points. These focus strikes are so cool, bro. Use focus mode to zero in on a monster's weakness and deal major damage. So are focus strikes like maybe you go into focus mode and then press the attack button and then you do a focus strike? Yeah, he goes into that stance, that focus stance, and then he does the focus strike. I see. So you have to go into that focus stance in order to do the focus strike. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I also caught that sword and shield animation, which looks really cool. It's very similar to like Ryze's slide slash that Sword and Shield had, and I think Frontier also had this animation as well. I think that's where Ryze actually got that animation, was from Frontiers. I don't really know. I haven't really played Frontiers, so I don't really know much about it, but this animation is very similar. We've seen this animation before. That's a crazy sidestep, bro. It seems like we have a lot more maneuverability, a lot more movement, which I really do enjoy. Yeah, see, even has the gash on its body as well whenever you attack the monster part. So is it really as simple as just like attacking the same part over and over again until the monster part gets tenderized? I mean, I guess every monster is going to be a little bit different. I'm not assuming, or I'm not thinking that like Capcom is just going to make this mechanic and be like, all right, just keep hitting the monster in the head and it'll die really quick. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like certain monsters where you want to attack a specific part, like a leg or a tail, other than the head, just to like do even more damage. Maybe I'm thinking about this now, but I think like skills like weakness exploit is even more valuable now, because obviously you want to hit the weak points for the monster. But if you're getting rewarded to even like continuously hitting the weak points by having you do more damage when you do that, I feel like having weakness exploit would just be, you know, one of the main things, one of the essential things to have when in terms of like building, making a build for a character. We'll have to see how it plays out, you know. Dude, these focus strike animations are so sick, bro. Okay, actually we did see other focus strike animations for other weapons. That is... Dude, Longsword's focus strike animation actually looks really sick. You like go into this like traditional like samurai stance. I don't know what the name is for it, but like you go into the stance and then you go and then you bop the monster on the head with it. That's actually really cool. There's Gunlance's focus strike. We can definitely see that in the video, I think. Focus strikes are special to deal extra damage to wounds and weak points. So wouldn't you want to spam focus strike? The way that it's worded here in the video, it seems like you kind of just want to spam focus strike on the wounded parts and weak points to do more damage. They don't see the damage number on screen here when they do the focus strike, but like it seems like to me you kind of want to spam the focus strike just to deal more damage. Who knows? Well, like I said, we'll have to see. Moving on to the next video, basic mechanics. This is pretty much just, I think, going over just like basics Monster Hunter stuff. Hunters have 2 weapon states, sheath and drawn. Okay. When your weapon is sheath, you can move faster and use items. Yep. Uh-huh. Damn, dude, this video is just going over the very basics of Monster Hunter. When your weapon is drawn, your movement is limited, but your weapon can be used to attack. Yep. Uh-huh. Very basic. Okay, so we do get a mount. This is definitely the Palamute of Monster Hunter world. Or not world, but like, you know, the Palamute of this game. The Sacred? I don't know how to pronounce that. But this is essentially very much like the Palamute. Sacred is a creature that can be mounted, providing you with means of travel. Oh yeah, dude, this is sick. Oh, dude, the UI looks really cool too. Oh my gosh. It can guide you automatically to the target monster for your current quest. So we have Scout Flies. Scout Flies are back. Bop them in the butt. While mounted, you can recover your health. Yep. Very much like Palamutes and Rise. Sharpen your weapon. Uh-huh. Very cool. Gather useful hunting items and materials. Yep. Very similar. You'll even gain the ability to switch primary and secondary weapons. This is wild, bro. This is actually kind of wild. The ability to essentially carry 2 weapons at once. That's insane, bro. The thing is, right? If you're on the ground and you want to switch weapons, do you have to mount to switch your weapons? Or can you just go next to your mount and just switch weapons from there? Because if you have to first mount your companion, your Sacred, in order to switch weapons, I think that'll be kind of a problem. Especially if you don't want to like break the flow of battle and you're trying to quickly switch weapons, especially if the monster is like down and you want to switch to like a better weapon. Having to like mount the Sacred first in order to switch weapons can be, I feel like that'll be kind of rough. That could be kind of rough. Hopefully you can just walk next to it and just like swap weapons from there. We'll have to see. It'd be so funny if you're bringing like 2 greatswords and like one of your greatswords gets low, and then in order for you to save time, you don't have to sharpen your weapon. You just like swap to another greatsword, to the same identical greatsword, so you don't have to sharpen your weapon. I think that would be so funny to see. And here it is. Hopefully, my thing about the Slinger in Monster Hunter World was the fact that they had the Clutch Claw attached to it. And so it kind of made me not really like the Slinger because of that. Because, you know, obviously you had to tenderize the monster. And if not, you were kind of handicapping yourself there. I just want to see the Slinger be purely used as like a utility, right? Not part of your core gameplay where you need to tenderize the monster. I kind of just want the Slinger as mostly just like a utility thing, where you can just like launch pods or like knock down like environmental hazards and whatnot. That's what I really liked about Base World, like before Iceborne, like Monster Hunter Vanilla, is that the Slinger was only used as sort of like a utility thing, and it was not part of like a core mechanic or a core gameplay of your hunting, if that makes any sense. Slinger is a standard equipment of any hunter. Allows you to fire various types of ammo that you can gather in the environment. Yep. Okay. Very similar to the world. Allows you to fire 5 various types of ammo that you can gather in the environment. Uh-huh. Flash pods. Really nice. This is... Okay, this is really cool, dude. The hook slinger to gather items from a distance. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, using the slinger as just pure, like, utility. Using the slinger as, like, a way to gather items. Really sick. You can even use the hook slinger while writing your secret. That's really cool, man. That is really sick. It makes gathering so much more fluid and so much more quicker. Now we're going to move on to the actual weapons. And there's only 4. We're definitely going to get more. I'm pretty sure we're going to get one tonight as well. Let's just look at the ones that we have right now and just like kind of see what they have to offer. Yeah, dude. Greatsword. I mean, you got to love Greatsword, man. No one... I don't think I've ever met anyone that doesn't like Greatsword. God damn, bro. What in the world is that attack? That's definitely a new move. 100% a new move. Holy shit, this is so cool, bro. Oh my god. Can we just talk about, like, the sound design of this part right here? You have to listen very closely. Bro, the way that, like, the lower end, like, drops when you're doing this animation and you just get, like, this huge animation and impact. Boom! I think that's so cool, bro. I feel like one of the most underrated things about Monster Hunter, in my opinion, is the sound design. I really enjoy the sound design of World, and I can't wait to, like, experience the sound design of this game. I did see something. Okay, so I don't understand what animation. This is Rising Slash. This has to be Rising Slash, right? It's a charged rising slash. That's so interesting. Huh. So I'm assuming after this charged rising slash, you get a follow-up? Like, if you hit that charged rising slash, you're guaranteed a follow-up by running at the monster. Did he just use his slinger to pull himself forward? Wait, did he do that? Whoa! Wait. You're right. He actually did use the slinger to pull himself forward. Yo! Good catch, good catch. Holy shit. That's so cool. Okay, so charging rise slash goes into the stance. And then you see him launch the oh shit. They're actually implementing the mechanics of like the slinger, the hook shot as part of like your gameplay. Man, I was just talking about how the slinger should be just pure utility, and then we get this. We get the fact that this greatsword is using the hook shot, or the slinger, whatever it's called, as like a way to like close in on the monster. That's what I'm thinking about now. Like, are all these weapons gonna have like some sort of like slinger hook shot mechanic implemented within their moveset, or is it just only a few weapons? That's really sick, bro. Like, regardless, like, that animation is so good looking. Animation is so cool, he almost backflips. Bro, the hunter's using his full weight against... He's using his full weight for that swing, man. It's insane. Dude, he just fucking... He, like, does a WWE move with his greatsword, bro. He, like, people elbows with the greatsword, bro, in order to drop it on the monster. That's actually so sick, bro. Greatsword suplex, bro. Yeah. That's a good move right there. A good name for a move. Greatsword suplex. Oh, dude, these are so sick, man. So, I wonder what this is. It's a clash. So he's going up, right? The monster's about to attack. Goes into that guard stance just when the monster is about to hit him. And it results in like a clash, almost. What's the benefit of going into that interaction with the monster? I feel like it would be obviously really good for in multiplayer, because you can have your hunters just go to town on the monster while you're in that clash state with it. But like, if you're doing this solo, what's the benefit of doing it when you're by yourself? Does it drain the monster's stamina or something like that? Does it like what does it do, you know? How does it benefit us as the person doing the clashing? Maybe guarding in a grapple? Maybe. Could be a possibility. But yeah, anyway, that's Greatsword. Greatsword's looking really good. Can't say much more about that. I mean, like, it's just Greatsword, man. Everyone loves Greatsword. It's great, you know? I don't think Heavy Bowgun was really that interesting to me, personally. I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of the bowguns, if I'm going to be honest with you. So, I want to see if I missed anything here. Long-range weapon that fires ammo from a distance. So, this seems like it's rapid fire. Did Heavy Bowgun ever had rapid fire before? This is kind of explaining how much I don't play Heavy Bowgun or like any of the bowguns at all in the previous games. So I don't really know much about like the weapon itself. I'm trying to think if like Heavy Bowgun had rapid fire before. I don't think it did. Expend energy in ignition mode to fire special ammo. Okay, this is Wyvern Heart. Yep. Wyvern Heart is back. You'll love to see it. Energy regenerates over time when you successfully land hits. Top of the auto guard function, you can also guard incoming manually, attacks manually. You can using focus mode to target a monster's wounds and weak points. What in the world, dude? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what Heavy Bowgun does, bros. I don't even know what's happening. Like, I don't know what's old and what's new. Energy regenerates over time when you successfully land attacks, so you're rewarded for being aggressive. On top of the auto guard function, you can also guard incoming attacks manually. So does that mean that Heavy Bowgun just like has a shield automatically? You don't need like a separate weapon attachment? It seems like the Heavy Bowgun user already has a shield. But I don't know if this shield is a separate attachment or it's like an actual part of the weapon itself now. On top of the auto guard function, you can also guard incoming attacks manually. So maybe you get rewarded for manually blocking specific attacks. Maybe that's it. Like if you aim the weapon just before the monster is about to attack, you get rewarded for blocking the monster. I don't know what this means. I really don't know what this means. Maybe I'm overthinking this a little bit too much, but... that's actually not as impactful. Not gonna lie, that seemed a little bit anticlimactic. The way that you're charging the shot, and it's just a tiny little bullet that comes out. I think that's pretty funny. I don't know if it's attaching. Oh, actually, you're attaching like a grenade or something on top of the monster. It's like a sticky ammo, and it has a delayed explosion. Okay, I don't know what that is, bro. What in the world is going on with Heavy Bowgun here? You like whip this out, bro, and it's like a full-on like laser cannon or some shit like that. You blast the monster in the face, bro. Oh my god. Seems like a flinch shot. Oh shit! This shot right here is the same blocking animation as the Greatsword. And like the gun barrel is like lodged down this monster's throat. And then he just blasts monsters in the mouth, bro. What the? That's actually so sick, bro. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. So it seems like maybe it's specifically this monster right here that does like a specific attack. Or he like grapples you, and if you block it, you block it, and then like you do a counter attack right after. Okay, but moving on, Insect Wave. If I want to be really honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of Insect Wave. I used to play it a lot in Base World when it first came out, but then after maybe I beat like low rank or high rank, I just switched over to other weapons, and I kind of just never went back to Insect Wave. I don't know. I guess I didn't really like the feeling of Insect Wave after a while. Yeah, dude. Insect Wave looking really cool. I mean, it's just Insect Wave. Mobile weapon you can use while controlling a creature known as a Kinsect. Really interesting. Gain powerful buffs by harvesting extracts from monsters. This is just San Almudron, guys. Gain powerful buffs by harvesting extracts from monsters. Yep. Very similar. Vault into the air to perform jumping attacks at will. This part right here I think is really cool. Or not this part. Where is it? Right here. This part right here. What the heck, dude? What is Insect Glaive doing, man? What in the world is happening here? Oh my god. Okay, let's go back. Seems like the mechanic of Insect Glaive is obviously still the same. What I'm noticing with the UI though is that right here, this little red diamond actually shows you what buff you can get from that attacking that specific monster part, which is super useful. You don't have to like constantly like hit the monster in order to get like a good buff that you're looking for anymore. You can just aim the reticle at the specific monster part and see what they actually give you. That's really cool. I really do like that. That's a really nice quality of life improvement. Goes into focus stance again. He rolls. Hits the monster right here. Sends out the Insect Glaive again. And does a sidestep move. I think that's part of the focus strike. Like I said, I don't really play Insect Glaive as much as I used to anymore, so I don't really recognize all these moves. He does a side swipe animation. Huh. Is this like a reposition move? Seems like that's a reposition move. I think it's a heavy swing, but they let us do it from side to side now. Really? Is this the mounting animation? It seems like it's the mounting animation. Huh. You don't get that like camera cut anymore. You just seamlessly go into this like this animation, this mount state with the monster now. So this is the focus strike. You do like a lunge at the monster, and you do this you do the sick backflip, dude. Holy shit. And then you launch the Kinsect. Oh wait, that's actually really cool. Holy shit. And then this thing. Oh my god, what is happening, dude? What is Insect Glaive? Oh my gosh. Okay, the more that I'm looking at Insect Glaive, the more I'm like really digging this. Oh shit, dude, that's sick. Dude, I just want to play all these weapons now, man. Maybe the spinning moves is the mounted finisher? That's a goofy finisher, bro. Oh my god. You know, you might be right there, Scale. You might be right there as well. This might be a mounting finisher move. But yeah, that's Insect Glaive. Looks really cool. I mean, Insect Glaive is looking a lot more interesting than I thought, you know? I thought for sure that Insect Glaive wasn't going to be like my weapon I'm going to be using as much, but after seeing that video, it's looking really good. Gun Lance. I think this is definitely the weapon that looks the most interesting out of all the other weapons that have been showcased so far. Gun Lance looks wild, I'm not gonna lie. And you guys will see why, because oh boy, this weapon right here is looking crazy. Open with long range and ability to fire explosive shells. Very standard. Use side steps to make small positioning adjustments. Dude, oh my god, this looks so cool, dude. Holy. Guard against weapons with the most powerful attacks. Guard point, okay. Gunland's actually getting a guard point now. Full burst. Wyvern strike, or Wyvern blast, whatever it's called. Focus mode to target wounds. Oh, this is so cool, bro. Dude, Gunlance is so cool, bro. Oh my god. What in the world, man? What in the world? Use side steps to make small positioning adjustments. Dude, this is so cool. So, the Gunlance user is actually using the ammo to readjust and position themselves a lot more better. Dude, oh my god. I don't know why, but this is so sick to me. The fact that the hunter is using the recoil from the Gunlance in order to launch himself sideways to position themselves better. Like, that's so cool, bro. And then you get a follow-up after that animation. You get this like run up slash, and then another follow-up after that. Dude, oh my god, that's so cool. And then you get a Wyvern Stake follow-up after that as well. Yeah, dude, more mobility for Gunlance is so nice. That's the main gripe I had about Gunlance, was that the mobility in World was just, it did not feel good at all. You had to like do a sidestep, and then you had like a little bit of like end lag delay in order to do like a different move after that. It felt really weird. So the fact that Gunlance is like, it looks a lot more smoother, and I'm assuming it's gonna feel a lot more smoother with the sidestep adjustments. It's just gonna make this weapon feel a lot more good, a lot more better to play. Dude, I might just try out Gunlance, bro. I don't know. So this is a guard point, essentially. It seems like they actually finally managed to give Gunlance a guard point. Holy shit, dude. It took so long, but we're finally at a point where Gunlance actually has a guard point now. Yeah, you get that flash animation, similar to how Lance was, or Lance is in World, where you get this flash animation whenever you're doing like a power guard or anything or something like that. Looks really sick, man. And then you get a full burst follow-up after. I wonder what else you can do from that guard point. Bro, this is so cool. So the hunter is using the wyvern stake as like a drill. It just charges. Oh my god, that's so cool, dude. Oh my god, that's so cool. And then charges with the monster while drilling it in the face, bro. Oh, dude, that's so cool. That's so cool. I'm assuming that uses up your wyvern stake because it's gone now. Interesting. Dude, I don't know, man. Gunlance is looking really cool. So what is the hunter doing here? What in the world? Wait, is this a quick reload for the wyvern stake? So he uses a wyvern stake here. He does like a quick reload. And after that quick reload, he follows up with like a wide burst strike and then goes back and what the? Another wyvern stake after that? What? Oh my god. Holy shit. There's a guard point as well. Holy shit. Let me go back. Let me see. Yep, there's the weapon flash. So that's a guard point. Does the quick wyvern stake reload, follows up with bursts. A burst strike. I'm gonna call it burst strike again. And does another wyvern strike. And here's the guard in. Oh my god. I think Gunlance might be it, guys. The weapon that I want to play right now? Gunlance, bro. Yeah, this is the very end. So after guarding this grapple attack, what it seems like a grapple attack, launches the monster with like, or just shoots the monster in the face with the Gunlance, bro. So the last time we left off, we stopped at Gunlance, and I pretty much stopped and wanted to wait until the rest of the weapons have been released. And yeah, all of the weapons have been released. But anyways, we're gonna continue off from last time, and we're gonna start with Hunting Horn. So let's just do that. I hope the volume is okay. I'll put this on full screen as well. Hunting Horn. I hope they bring back the grounded aspect of it. You know, I don't want Rise Hunting Horn because, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not a big fan of Rise Hunting Horn. Okay, so far it's looking really good. I'm seeing some songs being performed. Place echo bubbles to grant special effects in the area. Ooh, sort of like a support bubble. I want to turn it down a little bit. Holy shit, dude, this is insane. Oh my god. Melody effects also benefit your allies. Alright, that's no surprise. Use focus mode to target monsters ruined in weak points. We know that. Oh, dude, that's so sick, bro. Oh my god. Oh, dude, Hunting Horn is looking saucy. Good lord. Okay, hold on. Judging from this short little animation, I can already tell that it's kind of going back to what World was, what Hunting Horn World or World Hunting Horn was, where it's a lot more grounded, a lot more methodical, but it kind of has a little bit of like Rise influence a little bit with like the way that you're swinging your Hunting Horn, the amount of swings you're doing with your Hunting Horn. So this special field, it seems like it kind of buffs your songs whenever you're playing it. As you can see here, like there's like echoes reverberating every time your song plays, which is really interesting. I wonder how much KO that can build. Yeah, dude, that's pretty cool that the field that you place down also kind of like helps you in terms of damage. So we'll see how crazy Hunting Horn gets. Focus attack looks, God, that's so cool, man. Dude, that is incredibly cool. Your focus attack is literally playing the guitar on the monster. Like, look at this, man. That's so cool, dude. I would say the animations of Monster Hunter is incredible. It's great. I love it. So, what is that move right there? That's a new move. So, what this hunter is doing, he's doing seems like a backflip? Maybe that's a dodge? But then he goes into it and bonks the monster on the head. But it seems like overall, generally, Hunting Horn is looking really good. It's definitely not like Rise Hunting Horn. It seems like they're sticking with the world aspect of Hunting Horn, which is, in my opinion, my most favorite iteration of Hunting Horn. So I recognize that move right there. That move right there is Earthshaker from Rise, where your hunter like winds up and like impales the monster with the hilt of the weapon, or the butt end of the weapon, I should say. We are seeing some Rise moves here. Yeah, dude, this whole move is literally just Earthshaker from Rise, which is interesting. It looks a lot more cooler, obviously, but just like in general, it seems like this move is making its return. Yeah, man, I don't know. That looks really cool. You love to see it. That looks really great. Oh boy, here we go. Longsword. I mean, yeah, it's Longsword. I mean, it's very popular. I mean, if you look at the views here, 600, 600, 600, 600, 500 for light bowgun, 700 for heavy or hammer, which is not as surprising, but Charge Blade and Longsword have close to 1 million views compared to the other weapon videos that have been released. So I'm not surprised that Longsword and Charge Blade are the more popular weapons. I mean, they're really cool. So I'm expecting full-on anime, bro. Let me see some full-on anime here. Armor weapon looks really cool. Possibly a new monster that we have not seen, or maybe we have seen. I don't know. Weapon that excels at swift movements and combos. I'm seeing a lot of different stuff here already. A lot of side movement. With a sharp eye and good timing, you can counter incoming attacks. Yep. That's pretty much what they made the Longsword now, just the counter weapon. Landing certain attacks will raise the level of the spirit gauge. Once the spirit gauge turns red, some of your attacks will be strengthened. That's so cool, man. Oh my god. There's the focus strike. A little bit underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. The focus strike for Longsword. I thought it would be a lot more flashy, but I mean, it's Longsword. It's like the rest of its moves are really flashy, so I guess that makes up for it. So you can move side to side with the spirit combo. That's really interesting. And I'm assuming whenever you do this side to side movement with a spirit combo, it continues, right? It counts as like a part of your combo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so it's the sidestep of your spirit combo counts towards your combo, towards the final round slash, which levels up your gauge. Okay, I think a lot of people, a lot of Longsword users would really appreciate that benefit of having that sort of movement or maneuverability. Less restriction on doing the combo in order to get the round slash seems really good for Longsword users. So, yeah, it seems like they should be pretty happy about that. And it looks really sick too. Like I said, animations look really cool. So that's a new animation as well for the spirit gauge combo. So instead of doing like a normal diagonal slash, he goes from the top to the bottom. It's kind of similar to like the Valor finisher, except it's in reverse. Instead of going down from up, or from down to up, it's up to down. Yeah, it's a 4-hit combo. That's really sick, man. So you get a follow-up after the round slash as well. What in the world, man? That's crazy. Once the spirit gauge turns red, some of your attacks will be heightened. Is this a spirit combo, or is this just like a normal combo while under this the red state? I've never seen that before. Interesting. Okay, there's Spirit Helm. What the hell, dude? It feels like every weapon in this game has like a follow-up now. What in the world? That's so cool, man. And then he goes into the special stance right here. I don't think I recognize this stance. What is this stance? Is this like a parry stance? A counter stance? He goes into that stance and he does a final round slash. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, dude, it's longsword. It's gonna be anime as hell, but I mean, like, do I think it's not cool? No, I think it's really cool, actually. I think it looks way cooler than the other, like, iterations of longsword. Yeah, dude, this weapon, I feel like will just remain forever popular, you know? Just because of, like, all the flashy animations and just, like, core concept, the mechanic of the weapon is very satisfying to pull off as well. Moving on, we're going to Charge Blade. Weapon armor looks really cool. It definitely reminds me of Nursilla a little bit. No, maybe not Nursilla. Maybe we're like Rachna Kadaki. We do see the monster that that gives this armor and weapon in the new trailer that Capcom was released. But when I first saw this, I thought for sure that like Rachna or like some sort of subspecies of Rachna had returned or something like that. Dude, the armor and weapon looks amazing. All right, let's see here. Sword mode allows you to maneuver yourself quickly and accurately. Yep. Pretty standard stuff. Charge files and sword mode to power up axe mode. Yep. Very standard stuff. That's a new animation. Dish out massive damage in axe mode. All right. AED, love to see it. Does a follow-up after that, which is really cool. Charge files can power up different aspects of the weapon. Yep, charge your shield. Charge files can power up different aspects. Charge your sword. Very satisfying. I'd say one of the most satisfying things about Charge Blade is its, like, hits. So beefy. The focus attack. So cool, man. A chainsaw, bro. Amazing. SAED, really sick, man. I wonder if Charge Blade's gonna be busted in this game. So yeah, that animation there is new, but it seems like it's like that forward strike attack that you normally do after that morph attack. It's a lot more fluid, which I really do like. Double round slash into AED. That's pretty new. This follow-up though is really new. I don't even know what this does. Really. Huh. So I'm assuming after you do that AED, you can press circle or B. Because usually when you do the circle or B attack on the axe mode of Charge Blade and you have files, it releases the files onto the monster and does like a delayed hit. So I'm thinking like maybe you can do AED into pressing B or circle and it does this follow-up attack. It seems like that's what it does. So AED, press circle, you do this round slash, go into this sick, super cool pose, man. I mean, I have to say this every time, guys, but like the animations in this game, or the animations in general of Monster Hunter, is one of the best animations I've ever seen in any sort of video game. That's cool that they have a follow-up now after that AED. I wonder if that makes AED more viable now. Instead of doing SAED spam, you can just do AED into like that follow-up attack. This focus attack animation is so cool, man. Oh my god, dude. Literally dash in with the sword, rev your chainsaw, and just grind the monster's face, man. Oh, that's amazing. There's something really interesting here as well. I'm gonna slow this down. That seems like a perfect guard, right? That's not a point, not a guard point. That doesn't seem like a guard point. It's almost like an adept guard. Because she then morphs the sword into the shield. Does this wind up follow-up attack. Huh. Did they bring back Adept Guard? Dude. Did they bring back Adept Guard? If so, dude, I'm not complaining. I think that's really cool. I think Adept style in general is a really cool style. But like, is every shield weapon gonna have like an Adept Guard? Or what about the weapons without shields? Do they get Adept Evades or what? What What is this, dude? Okay. So, I think what this hunter is doing is that after her AED, she does that follow-up thing I was talking about earlier, where you press circle or B, and you do that double round slash. Yeah, maybe that's after her AED, because she goes in that same pose, right? It's hard to see. It's very pixelated, guys. I'm sorry. But, like, she does the same pose that she did earlier with the AED follow-up, if I can find it. AED follow-up with this move right here. Double round slash. And she goes into that same pose again. Yeah. It seems like it's very similar. But then after that pose, right? After doing that double round slash, and then after this pose, she goes into SAED. That's kind of insane, man. I don't know if it's broken, but like that's pretty insane that you can combo from AED into that double round slash into a SAED. Seems like Charged Blade's kind of nutty. Let's see what Hammer does. I have seen this before, guys. I know the YouTube thing said that I haven't seen it, but I have seen the YouTube or the Hammer video. Dude, can I just talk about the Hammer armor? Like, the armor for this? What the hell, bro? What kind of monster drops this armor set? The one gripe I have about Monster Hunter is that they always shaft the female armor designs. Every single time, dude. It just doesn't look as cool as the male armor set, man. I think it's mostly because of the helmet. I really think it's because of the helmet that the female armor or female hunters get. It's just not as cool as the male armor sets. It really isn't. This looks like a mix of like Chameleos and Kezu. I don't know. I don't know. It looks really cool though. I mean, you gotta love Hammer, man. Hammer. Everyone loves Hammer. Can't hate on Hammer, boys. That's... Okay, I'm not gonna pause it. I'm not gonna pause it. I'm gonna watch it fully through one time and then I'll rewatch it and pause. But I'm seeing a lot of similar moves already. I'm already seeing some similar moves. Big bang combo, you love to see it. Focus strike. A lot more swinging. Oh, dude, this is great. God damn, dude, that's so cool. This guy has like a... Oh my god, I just realized this guy has a brain. This weapon has a brain inside of it. So, we've seen this movie before. We've 100% seen this movie before. When your hunter is charging and you're moving, you can dash forward while charging. We've seen this in Rise. I forgot the name of it. Wait, I need to look it up, man. Maneuver that uses Wirebug to quickly evade an attack at high speed. By using a Wirebug, you can be able to maintain charge during the evade. It's called Keeping Sway. Yeah, that's what it's called. This is the same exact thing from Monster Hunter Rise, where you use, instead of the Wirebug, you use the grapple hook to move yourself forward while keeping or maintaining your charge. I mean, I feel like Hammer kind of actually benefits a lot from this. Especially if you're trying to reposition yourself to a better position, especially if you need to go around the body of the monster and go to its head. It seems like this can be really useful in terms of like both readjusting your position as well as like just evading in general. So this focus attack is really cool. You just spin around with the hammer. It's really amazing. So I don't know what this is. This might be the level 3 charge when you're in that like buff state that you do when you hold down the charge and then you press B or circle and your character does like this little animation. But it seems like they maybe changed the animation for the level 3 charge here. I mean, it looks really cool. It looks really cool. I mean, yeah, that's Hammer, man. You gotta love Hammer. Everyone loves Hammer. Unga Bunga, you know how it is. Not really my favorite weapon. I mean, armor looks really cool. Seems like it's I don't know what armor set this could be. Iron armor set? I don't know. Mid-range weapon that can fire various ammo types. Yep. You love to see it. There's a lot of sliding here. High mobility. Rapid fire energy to fire in quick succession. Huh. Oh, sorry. I'm not gonna pause it. Interesting. Energy regenerates over time, and when you successfully land a hit, make use of many ammo types with a variety of effects. A lot of sliding. Oh, there's the mines. Mines are back. Mines are back. Use focus mode to target the monster's wounds and weak points. That's the mount attack, it seems like. I don't know what that is. That looks really cool. I mean, it's light bowgun. It's, you know, it's light bowgun. I can't really say more than that, you know? I like the little evades and flips it does. Like I said, the animations is what really makes me like it a little bit more. Rapid fire energy to fire in quick succession. So I'm assuming this is like, yeah, like a state where you just like equip this energy ammo and then you just go ham shooting at the monster. It expends your energy or your ammo. Does it like buff your ammo type? I don't really play that much light bowgun to know what exactly is happening here, so I do apologize if I missed out on a lot of like stuff here. I really don't know. I mean, otherwise, it seems like they've somehow managed to make light bowgun a little bit more interesting. But I mean, it's cool, right? It's cool. I hope the light bowgun users are happy and with what they see. Oh, the Rathalos armor looks really good. Yep. You love to see it. Weapon that boasts maneuverability and rapid attacks. So I'm seeing a lot of side steps here. It's a shield bash. You get a follow-up after the shield bash. You get the slide. The block. You can use items while your weapon is drawn. I never really found that useful in World, in Rise. I kind of just put away my weapon. So the focus strike is literally the launcher attack from back hop. I mean, it's looking really good. It seems like Sword and Shield is a lot more weighty and a lot more slower compared to what it was when it was like really quick and like fast. Interesting change, I feel like. Yeah, it seems like Sword and Shield is a lot more slower and weightier. I wonder how that's gonna play out. So we've seen the slide animation before. It's just interesting to see that you can do that after the shield bashes. Is this the gap closer, our new gap closer? It's not the rising slash or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because I really do like the advancing guard or advancing slash. The slide looks cooler, but it doesn't feel good in my opinion. That's really cool though. All right, wait, I'm gonna go back here. What's really cool about Sword and Shield, it seems like, is that like it has the ability to make a lot of micro adjustments from the side, you know? You can, like, if you're trying to position yourself more properly on a downed monster, it seems like Sword and Shield is a really good weapon to do so in terms of adjusting yourself around the monster in order to hit the weak spots, like the head or the tail maybe. I really don't know if this is going to be helpful or not, having the ability to use items while your weapon is drawn. That's mostly because of how quick the sheath animation is for Sword and Shield, that it feels like it's not really that much different if you were to use your potions with your weapon drawn compared to just sheathing your weapon and then using the potion. I feel like the difference in time between sheathing your weapon and just using your item with your weapon drawn is so small that like it doesn't really matter what you do. It takes like the same amount of time, it feels like. I don't know. Maybe it's better here because if you look at how fast the hunter is running with the item use while the weapon is sheathed or while the weapon is drawn, he's kind of running, or she's kind of running, I should say. Yeah, dude, she's booking it right now. Maybe it's better. Who knows? Maybe they improved on it. The focus attack looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of the Perfect Rush Ender, where you like do the Perfect Rush and at the very end you stab the monster, latch onto them, and then like launch yourself back. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit, but like instead of like flying yourself back, you like launch yourself upwards, and then the shield bash after. Huh. I hope to God that they didn't take away the ability to do a shield bash after your charged back hop. Perfect Rush. You love to see it. That's interesting. Hold on. So after this Perfect Rush, it seems like Sword and Shield is perfect guarding or like adept guarding. But then like after they do that, right, they do this this round slash follow up. Dude, did they give Sword and Shield an adept card? There's no way. And this is really cool right here. This animation seems like he's going into a perfect rush here. But instead of doing a perfect rush, he does like this. He like drives the blade down across the monster's face. That is incredibly cool, man. I don't know. Maybe that's like a cancel. You can cancel the perfect rush into that attack. I just love how the hunter puts its full weight on the weapon, dude. That looks amazing. Switch axe. Here we go. Armor looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of Mitsusune a little bit. Just a little bit. Multifaceted weapon that can morph between 2 different modes, right? Axe mode excels at long reach and attacks. I hope this weapon doesn't feel clunky. Every time I play Sword or Switch Axe, it just gives me clunky feelings, and I don't like it. A focus strike. Really, really goofy looking savage swipes. I think that was a counter there too, or a parry. Dude, what the hell is going on with Switch Axe, man? Holy shit. So we've seen a lot of these moves before. Focus attack though looks really cool. I mean, it looks kind of funny, dude. I'm not gonna lie. You're doing like a savage swipe combo, but then you morph into ZSD. Yeah, so she's in the ZSD right now, and then she does this massive explosion. I mean, it's cool. It looks really cool. Okay, that's really interesting. I feel like this is the most interesting part about Switch Axe right now. This is like a parry stance. She goes into the stance, right? She parries it. Morphs into the... What the hell, dude? What the hell? I would say my most favorite iteration of Switch Axe is definitely Rise's version of Switch Axe, just because of how fluid it is. And because it also had a lot of parries in it, you know? So it just made it feel a lot more nicer to play. But dude, if I were to play Switch Axe, I feel like I would just spam that parry attack over and over again, you know? Oh, I think this might be the same move that the Greatsword has when you're like hooking onto the monster with the hook slinger and you run in with the weapon. Seems like Switch Axe has the same thing. Oh, dude, that's actually kind of cool. I don't know what that is, dude. What in the world? What the hell? Dude, oh my god, you get double explosions after that? Damn, that looks really slick. I've heard a lot about Bow, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It looks kind of crazy. The only thing I remember for Bow was that it had Adept Evade, which if you include any sort of Adept Evade or a Adept Guard in like any sort of weapon moveset, I'm kind of... You've got me interested. You've got me interested. That's all I can say. Armor looks really cool. I feel like this is definitely the range weapon that has me the most hyped. Mid-range weapon that uses a variety of arrow-based attacks. Yep, there's coatings. Very standard. Charge shots. Dude, Adept Evade, man. That's crazy. What in... Bow people are jumping out all over the place, man. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. What is happening with Bow, man? Oh, Lord. What the... Arc shots? Into, like, fucking... Magic Archer from Dragon's Dogma into a Dragon Piercer? What the... This is insane, man. Oh my god, dude. Crazy. As if, like, Bow wasn't already, like, kind of anime. They made it, like, really, really anime. That's crazy, man. The fact that they incorporated Adept Dodge for Bow, I can already see it. I feel like people are going to build around this aspect of Adept Dodging. That's so sick, dude. I'm not going to lie. It's so sick, man. What the... Okay, so what... Why is the Bow user jumping here? What in the world are they doing here? What the fuck? Is this sort of like a way to like build mount? Like, is this like a mount attack? Does that jumping attack count as like a mount attack? It doesn't seem like they have like a lot of ways to build to do mountain attacks. Hitting a monster with a tracer will cause arrows to home in on it. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, dude. So you don't even have to aim at the monster anymore? Your arrows just home in on the monsters wherever your tracer arrow is? That's ridiculous, bro. Bow users got aimbot assist, man. Tracers will explode after being dealt enough damage or enough time passes. Okay, so there's a set time. But I mean, everything, dude. Every arrow you shoot just like traces the monster. Even your dragon piercer homes in on the monster. Focus attack. Is the focus attack arc shots? No, I don't think it is. What the fuck is this, dude? What is this? Oh god, dude. I can tell the Monster Hunter team took some inspiration from Dragon's Dogma. Magic Archer is busted in the first Dragon's Dogma, so that's just crazy, man. Oh my gosh, that's just insane. So I'm assuming this is the focus mode. All your arrows track the weak points in the wounds of the monster. Dude. Okay, I know it says 5s and 6s, which isn't a lot of damage, but I can see like end game being these like 100 per tick, man. I could just see it, man. Like 50 to 100 per tick. It's, oh god, dude, that's gonna be degenerate. What the fuck? And that's the, dude, Dragon's Piercer already hitting for like 100, 150. What's going on? Oh god, dude, I feel like Bow's gonna be busted in the beginning. Dude, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna slow this down, man. I'm gonna appreciate the hell out of this animation just because I think it's really cool. It's probably one of the best sneak attack animations we've seen. So your hunter just does like a fucking Robin Hood attack and just like does a flip, bro. Oh my gosh. And you get the adept evade as well, man. Dude, Bow is looking really saucy. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? That's like a fucking power shot. Power squared. Yeah, dude. Like, if I don't like Lance, and if I don't like Sword and Shield, I'm gonna go for Bow, man. Bow's looking real nice. I love Lance. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, sure, it's boring. Yeah, you just poke and guard and poke, but dude, I love Lance. Lance, it's my beloved. I'm kind of conflicted. I really want to play Lance, but I also really want to play Sword and Shield. You have to look at the details, guys. The small details of Lance to truly appreciate what it does. Lance is a weapon with top class defense. I do love the armor and weapons. It looks really cool. Yep, standard Guardian. Very standard. Oh, dude. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Give me that Lance action. Holy shit. God damn, dude. Oh, man, dude. I love Lance, dude. So much fun to play. What in the world, man? That's so sick, man. That's so sick. I don't care what anyone says, man. That's so sick. Oh, dude, the armor looks so cool, dude. This kind of... Oh, this Lance, though, kind of... Oh, that kind of bothers me, though. I'm not going to lie. You know, I feel like this could trigger a lot of people who have trypophobia. Mostly because of, like, the scales that is being, like, aligned along with the Lance here. Kind of weird looking, not going to lie. So, I can already tell that there's something different about this. Just from this short little clip here. If you watch closely, guys. If you watch closely, you'll understand. Oh, did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? It's right here. This is 100% very subtle, but like... Right there. Right there. Let's go back. Oh, what's this? What's this? Blue flashing? You see your hunter, swiveling around here with the shield. I think I spy an adept guard. So he does double back hop. And And then watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh, there it is again. There it is again. It's very subtle, but he does the Adept Guard animation right before he gets attacked. I mean, he doesn't pull it off here since he did it a lot very early. I think this is what Lance needed, to be honest with you guys. Because having to do like the power guard or the counter guard after every single attack kind of gets boring after a while. So the fact that we can actually have like an Adept Guard incorporated in our moveset is just so good. I think this is what Lance really needed. So what I'm noticing here is that this Lance user is actually moving to the side a little bit whenever he's doing that thrusting attack. Lance users are now having the ability to readjust themselves during their combo. That's actually really sick. I think one of the main things about Lance, especially in World and in Rise, was that you had to kind of commit to your... you kind of have to commit, because if you didn't commit, you would just like poke the monster once, readjust a little bit, and then continue poking the monster. It felt bad whenever you had to like readjust yourself because you weren't positioned properly. Now that we have like this ability to readjust where you are when you're attacking the monster, doing your combo, that just makes it feel a lot more comfy. Okay, that's really cool though. That follow-up attack right there seems really cool. So he does the standard 1, 2, 3, and then after that he does a follow-up after that 1, 2, 3. Does a double poke into a final thrusting poke after that. I wonder if that's just like a finisher. Maybe that's just a finisher for a Lance combo. Oh, and I think we just saw the Adept Guard happen right there. Yeah, the Lance user going in right now. Attack, the monster's attacking him. He goes into that Adept Guard. Yep, right there. He cancels whatever he was doing into the Adept Guard. Gets hit. And he does a shield bash in retaliation. Dude, what the... Oh, dude, that's actually really cool. This kind of reminds me of Sword and Shield counter or Perfect Guard, right? Because doesn't the Sword and Shield also kind of do that? I feel like in World they did that as well, where if you did like a Perfect Guard, you get this like shield bash animation and you go straight into like Perfect Rush. It seems like Lance has the same thing. So you do Adept Guard, bonk, boop him in the head. Oh, dude, yeah, dude, that's sick, man. Oh, dude, I cannot wait until people discover, like, not discover, but like build towards a Lance set where it's just Adept Guarding the entire time and just KOing the monster constantly. Oh, dude, that's gonna be so cool. Just a power guard into this rising thrust attack, dude. Oh my god, dude, that's so sick. I'm assuming this is just like the same move or the same input you do after a power guard attack. But like just that fact that they're changing the animation so that you're just doing this rising thrust attack, it looks so cool. Power guard into, I don't know what that is. Maybe dash attack? Maybe he cancels the power guard into a dash attack. So he does this thrust first and then goes into the dash attack. Huh. That's really interesting. Dude, focus attack. We've seen this animation too as well. It's in Rise as well. I forgot the name of it. I'm not gonna look it up because I don't want to do that. But like we have this this switch skill. I think it's a switch skill where you can switch out the normal dash attack for like a charging shield attack, and it does like KO damage. Because you could actually hear the KO sound effects go off when he does this charge animation. You have to listen. Yeah, that little like noise right there, the psh, 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 you know, that's the best way I can describe it. But like that does KO damage. It seems like Lance is a lot more shield oriented now, or like it seems like they're using their shield a lot more compared to what it did before, which is really interesting. Okay, I don't know what this is though. I don't recognize what this is. So he's in the stance. Maybe he's charging an attack, like a slap, charge slap. And you see that blue glow whenever the monster lands this hit. Maybe he canceled it into an Adept Guard? Dude, I don't know, man. That looks really cool, though. Maybe this is like a counter stance. It's really cool. I really do love that. Like I said, man, I think Lance is definitely one of the weapons that I want to try out first. If I don't like it, then I'll probably go to Sword and Shield, and then Bow after that. But okay, finally, dual blades. This is the last weapon that they showcased. I thought for sure we were gonna get another weapon, a new weapon, something like tonfas or maybe, you know, magnet spike. But you know, it's fine, Capcom. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's always Monster Hunter 7. Also, just to point out to you guys, this is the Kongalala armor. So 100% Kongalala making its turn, his return, you know? Dude, we haven't seen Kongalala since 4th gen, right? Since like 4U? Damn, it's been such a while since we've seen any sort of like monkey monster besides Rajang. But yeah, here's dual blades. Very fast, very quick. Enter demon mode to boost the damage of your attacks. Yep. Love to see it. Archdemon will further boost the damage of some attacks. Archdemon mode is okay. Not really the mode you want to be in. Okay, this attack though. What in the... Oh my god, dude. That's just straight up amazing. There's a depth dodge. So, Dual Blades has a depth dodge. That's a mount finisher. Dude, what the... God damn it, dude. I want to play Dual Blades now. Kind of... Wait. Did that expend Demon Gauge when she did the Blade Dance? Oh, wait a minute. Has Demon Dance always done that? Where you expend gauge to do that? Wait, do you expend gauge to do like more damage after that blade finisher or blade dance? What the? Ooh. You can't spam Demon Dance to build gauge anymore? You actually expend gauge to do Demon Dance? Oh, shit. So I guess they wanted to like prevent people from just like spamming Demon Dance every time they're in demon mode, because to be honest with you guys, just spamming Demon Dance while in demon mode is kind of the way to go whenever you play Dual Blades. Archdemon will further boost the damage of some attacks. I'm not really a big fan of Archdemon mode. I feel like it's a weird in between like standard mode and demon mode. Wait, what was that? Did she spend some gauge here? She did. She spent some gauge to cancel her animation to do another attack. This focus attack is probably one of the best focus attacks we've ever seen. So your hunter's latching onto the monster, kicks off of the monster, does a backflip, hook slingers back onto the monster, and does a fucking blade move across the monster's body, dude. Oh, that's just the coolest thing I've ever seen, man. That's just the coolest thing I've ever seen. And then they get an adept dodge after, dude. What in the world is Dual Blades, bro? That's 100% gonna be abusable. I can already tell. Like, I played Dual Blades in Rise, and what I would do most of the time was spam that adept dodge with the Silkbind, the wire bugs, every single time, and it was good. It was good. So are we just gonna be able to adept dodge whenever? If so, that's kind of busted. I don't know what this is. This is like a new... Is that like Archdemon finisher? Did they give it like a new animation to the Archdemon mode? Instead of Blade Dance for Demon, or you know how we get Blade Dance in Demon mode? While in Archdemon mode, we get this like really sick breakdancing move. I don't know, man. It looks really cool. That looks really sick. I definitely want to try out Dual Blades once Wilds gets out.